What's up, guys? It's Jason with Dad Bod Health, man. I want to talk to you guys a little bit today about overcomplicating things and trying to build momentum, man. Like, I'm going to let Facebook do its thing here. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic Tuesday. We finally have some beautiful weather here in Dallas, Texas, man, and I'm just happy that it's not freaking raining anymore. So, stick with me here for a second, man. I'm going to give you some tips and some actionable steps so that you can actually implement some of the stuff that I'm saying, man. Like, I can, like I've said before in other videos, I can hand you a freaking meal plan, I can hand you a workout plan, and you're not going to do shit with it. Ultimately, like, if you're not doing anything for yourself, a meal plan's only going to go so far, and a workout plan's only going to go so far. You have to actually want to create change. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that. And the reason I bring that here, I got to look both ways. I don't want to get hit by a car here, okay, guys? The reason I want to talk about overcomplicating things is because this is something that I hear a lot, man, from clients, potential clients, people online, all the time. And like, doing what I do, I'm exposed to a lot of this stuff because people come to me with questions, and I'm happy to answer them. But if you have questions, you have to speak up, right? So the reason I'm telling you to stop overcomplicating things is because of this, man. Like, I hear this so freaking often, and it beats me up inside because to me it's just excuses. So I hear so many people asking me, well, what do you think about this diet and that diet, the keto diet, the caveman diet, the paleo diet, low carb this, low carb that? What should I do? Low fat this, low fat that? Knock the bullshit off, guys. You know what's healthy and what's not. All you're doing is sitting there telling yourself that you need to try a specific diet because it's the latest craze and the latest fad, and then it's going to help you get to where you want to be. And I'm not telling you following a certain diet won't create success for you, because there's a hell of a lot of people out there that are following specific diets and having a lot of results. There's a lot of people having great results with keto. I'm not a big fan of that because I don't think it's the most successful diet to go long term, because at the end of the day, ultimately you can't limit your carbs to less than 30 a day for your whole life. And so my view is a little bit different, and I like to eat real foods, man. And so my clients get real foods. I'm not messing around with nonsense like that. And I'm happy to talk to you about those different kinds of diets. But to me, when people are looking for a way to create change and a way to help themselves lose weight or get in better shape or whatever it may be, bottom line is when you start overwhelming yourself and overcomplicating it with which diet should I follow? Which one should I try this week? Which celebrity fad diet should I try next week? Is the South Beach diet for me? Just knock that shit off, guys. You know what you should be eating, man. Like, it's not that complicated. And if you don't know what you should be eating, Google it. Go to a reputable source. But there's no reason for you to be super restrictive about any of the foods you're eating, unless it's sugar. So I hate hearing that all the time, because at the end of the day, man, if you think about it, people that are always searching for that next fad diet or that thing that's going to be the magic pill for them really are just setting themselves up for success and making more excuses to not get started. And again, I'm not hating on any one diet, but you know why people have success with some of those diets that they follow? Because they're consistent. Consistency pays off. I don't give a shit what diet you follow. I don't follow any one particular diet, but I eat healthy, and I shop the perimeter of the grocery store, which you should be doing too, and you get results. Like, you don't have to restrict yourself. So bottom line, the reason I keep coming back to that is because I think they're excuses. And for a lot of those people that don't know where to start, it's probably because you've waited too long to make changes, and now you're overwhelmed. And that's what I want to try to prevent. And if you're overwhelmed, let's help you get to where you want to be. But ultimately, you have to decide that you want to change. It's not about, well, which celebrity fad diet's going to work best for me. I mean, knock that nonsense off. I'm telling you right now, there's so many tools to success, and it's not keto, and it's not freaking paleo, and it's not the caveman diet. Those things work, but you have to be consistent. When's the last time you tried one of those diets and followed it for more than 2 weeks? Most of you can't answer that and say yes that I have. And those who do probably got good results because they were consistent. But it doesn't have to be that way, and that's why I want to bring that up. So when you finally decide that you're going to create change and you want to better your life and better your health, there's solutions, and they're very simple solutions, man. You don't have to overcomplicate it and overwhelm the hell out of yourself because you've waited this long to get started. Just start. That's all you got to do. And I know it's easier said than done. I get it. That's why we have the obesity problem in our country that we do today. 40% of our country almost is considered obese. It's sad. So that's part of my message. And the next thing I want to tie into this is really momentum. Momentum happens in all areas of life, but especially with your health. If you start making changes today and you start to build momentum, that's where real shit happens. Because once you build momentum and you start to see results and you start to look back and you're like, holy shit, that guy was right. I started drinking a little bit more water. I started eating a little bit more vegetables, less sugar, and guess what? I've lost 5 pounds in the last week. It's real, guys. But you got to start somewhere. You have to make the decision that you're going to create the change and the path to success that you want to get to, man. Like, ultimately, that's all it comes down to. So, to summarize this, man, I really just want you guys to stop overcomplicating things. Stop clouding your mind with what the next best thing is, because the next best thing doesn't exist. The next best thing is you. That's the next best thing. And when you wrap your head around that and you decide that you're going to be the one to take control of your life, take control of your health, and actually step up to the freaking plate and hit a grand slam because you want to be healthy and you want to feel good every time you jump out of bed in the morning to face the day, then let's talk, man. But ultimately, it comes down to you. Stop looking for the magic pill. Stop overwhelming yourself. Because, again, most people that are overwhelmed and don't know where to start, it's because they've waited too long to start and now they don't know where to start. All you got to do is start implementing a few simple things today and your life will improve drastically. Okay? So, I'm going to end with that. I'm end my rant because obviously I'm passionate about this, but you guys just have to make it easier on yourselves, man. Life is already hard enough and complicated enough with everything else you've got going on in life to worry about trying to find the next best thing to work. A magic pill and a fad diet only goes so far. At the end of the day, it takes you deciding that you want to make change and create change for yourself. So, hope you guys got something out of this, man. That's my intention. And if you ever have any questions at all, again, drop them in the comments. Shoot me a private message if you prefer to speak privately about any of this. I've had a lot of people reaching out to me lately, kind of asking me, just little bit tips and nuggets on what they can do to better their workouts or better their diet a little bit better, man. It's just it doesn't need to be a complicated process. And so that's what I want you to take away from this. Just stop being so overwhelmed. There's answers, man. So if you guys ever want to know about the programs I have to offer, send me a message, man, and I'm happy to help you. We will change your freaking life and take you to the next level and get you where your health wants to, or where you want your health to be. But at the end of the day, man, it just comes down to you making that one decision that you want to better yourself. And so hope you guys got something from this. We'll be in touch soon, man, and y'all have a fantastic Tuesday. Can't wait to talk to you guys again. See you guys.